y'all, it's Mikey. Welcome to the farm.
Sunrise painting fields and golden roads. With my hands in the soil, I plant the seeds. Life on the farm, fulfilling all our needs.
I'm bringing in bucket loads of mulch. The soil in this garden is still too compacted for my taste. I want all of this organic matter to compost over the fall and winter months and leave us with some healthy, rich soil.
Alright, so it ended up being a little more globby than what I'd have really liked. I didn't even make a bin in that mulch pile we got up there. But I'm going to see what the tiller will do to it. It might be too thick. So let's see what the tiller does to it. I'm not certain on it. Like I say, it's a little thicker than what I wanted. But let's see what it'll do.
This is a new garden for us. As many of you know, hubby came and broke ground just last year to make more garden space. And when he dug out for this garden, he took a lot of the topsoil with it. So we're having to play catch up and rebuild the soil in this garden. In order to do this, each fall and winter, we rake up all the dead leaves and dump them in the garden. This year, we actually contacted a tree trimming service in the area and had them come and dump all the wood chippings from the trees they had taken down around the power lines. That big pile of mulch they left us is going to heat up and eventually break down and make some really good compost. Once all this starts decomposing, it's going to put nitrogen and a lot of nutrients back in the soil and eventually give us a good thick layer of topsoil. So all of this work bringing in all the mulch into our garden over the past 2 years eventually is going to pay off. And although gardening takes a lot of time, effort, and hard work, in the end, it is so rewarding.
In all honesty, it did not turn out bad for just 2 passes. It's really not that bad. It's still got a few little lumps in it and it's a little thick, like right down to where the peppers are, but I couldn't back up no more for the peppers. I think I'll go over it one more time and this will break down all winter. So I think it turned out good. I like it. I really like that pile of mulch that they brought for us. Really nice, really nice. All right, so let me go ahead and till this one more time and get on to something else.
Hubby and I are a little late getting this fall garden started, but sometimes things just have to be put on hold. Now that we have the walnut tree down, we can go ahead and start getting this garden cleared out and ready to start planting for fall. I'm going to start getting the Roma tomato plants pulled up. Even though we had a good harvest from them, we started the season off dealing with the fruit having blossom end rot. This was due to a lack of calcium in the plant during fruit formation. It can be caused by a deficiency in the soil itself or by the soil being over or underwatered. My guess is that we had a period of a lot of rain at the beginning of the season. To prevent blossom end rot, a lot of gardeners use different methods, such as having a soil test, use crushed eggshells in the soil when planting, even using Tums crushed up and dissolved, or simply adding milk to the soil. These are just a few things that can be done to help nourish your tomato plants and prevent this from occurring. I am going to leave a few things in this garden, like my marigolds and a few of our Bonnie Best tomato plants since they are still producing good for us. As the cooler weather approaches us, I will come out and deadhead my marigolds and save the seeds from those as well as our tomatoes so we can use them for planting for next season. Even though gardening can be fun and rewarding, there is a lot of work and preparation that goes into it before planting.
While she's getting a few more of these tomato plants pulled up, I'm going to go ahead and remove these cattle panels and the T-posts that we had the cucumbers growing on, so I can get in here with the tiller and get this tilled up.
Like I said, life of a gardener isn't always perfect. We're late getting our fall season crop in due to a possible hurricane headed our way. Luckily, it went back out to sea, but we've got to get some seeds in the ground and get this stuff planted and started today. While hubby's getting some tilling done, I'm going to go ahead and rake this out and get it leveled so I can get some seeds in the ground. I might need to go put on a mask. Looks like hubby's trying to run me out of the garden with all this dust. It's so dry here. We could sure use the rain, but I'm so glad we didn't get hit by that storm. Okay, it's time to start making some rows. I'm going to start off by planting Brussels sprout seeds. They only have to be about 1/4 of an inch deep in the ground and spaced out about 18 inches apart. I'm just going to lightly cover the seeds since they don't have to be planted deep.
I'm planting sweet onions here. I'm just going to plant them the way my daddy and my granddaddy taught me how. I'm taking the bulbs and pushing them in the ground about 1 inch deep and spacing the onions about 8 to 10 inches apart. I figured I'd try something new this year and plant the cabbage plants up on a little bit of a mound, kind of like you do squash plants, to keep the leaves off the ground. Like my granddaddy always used to say, you never know till you try.
Well, my row's not as straight as yours.
All right, I made it back up to the garden. These are the cabbage plants that she started from seed right here. There's 4 more down there that she's gonna bring up. The chickens got a hold to them a little bit when we wasn't looking while they was out on the table on the porch, the back porch, and nibbled a few of the leaves off. So, here's what it is, y'all.
We have had so many garden mishaps since we've started gardening on our homestead. First of all, for me being from the city and trying to learn the right time and season to plant stuff, how to plant it, what the plants need, learning how to start stuff from seed, how to work up garden soil, to even include dealing with unexpected weather and storms. Life ain't perfect, and neither is a garden. It's all about trial and error. And again, I started my cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli by seed, and it was all doing so good until the unexpected happened. Not only do we have to deal with getting the soil worked up in this garden, we are so dependent on the weather that either brings too much rain or a period of drought. But not only just depending on the weather, I also have to contend with my chickens. Here's the rest of them.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
All the ones the chickens got a hold of.
Yeah, I was telling them about that.
The chickens got up on the table and started pecking and eating at the leaves on my cabbage. They did the same thing to my broccoli and my cauliflower that I got started. But we're still going to plant these, and hopefully they'll have a good go. And even though we've had some mishaps along the way, all in all, our summer garden did fairly well for us. Even though the wind knocked over most of our corn stalks, we were still able to harvest a whole lot of corn. We got a whole mess of beans, lots of peppers, okra, tomatoes, squash, amongst many other fruits and vegetables. I would definitely say, even after some of the mishaps we've had, we had an excellent harvest this season. Hopefully our fall garden will do just as well for us. We sure are going to miss the sweetness of summer with the melons, muscadines, even Brownie got to enjoy some of those. Look at that tongue. We were even able to harvest a few pears, even though the squirrels got a hold of most of them. But at least the bees got to enjoy them. With all things, every season must come to an end. And now it's time to get our fall season started and everything watered in. You having a little bit of difficulties there, hubby?
I'm definitely not a spring chicken anymore.
Neither of us are. Starting a homestead in your 50s is tough, but as we age, we understand the importance of growing our own food and living a more self-sustainable lifestyle.
Save our cups and reuse them again next year.
You want to come behind me with the hose, so I don't knock anything?
Yeah, I'll hold it. Maybe you can pull it down below and then pull it back.
I will say them farmers that use the drip irrigation, they got it going now. They don't have to drag water hoses anywhere.
Might be a future plan, huh?
Yes,
It would
definitely.
be a lot easier.
Buy some of it and just put it out, use it, and then roll it back up and just keep reusing it. Only bad thing about it is you have to kind of plant the plant right where it was last year because the holes will be potent in the pipe. But I think they actually got some now that you can pull them out and it'll seal back up. You did good on them plants now.
So the chickens got a hold of them.
They said they were good too. Well, the pigs got your okra. The chickens got your cabbage plant.
My cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli
Wow.
that I started.
Might be time for some chicken and dumplings.
Well, I keep telling you. We'll put some chicken in the freezer.
Yep. You're dangerous with a water hose.
I like playing in water.
Hey, Tootsie. What are you doing, Toots? You want some water?
Here. Tucker, you want some water? Come on. You got it on.
It won't adjust like that.
Tucker.
You can squish the hose.
Need some water. He said this one don't spray out right.
No.
It's misting.
Tootsie looks like she's thinking about taking one last swimming.
You want to try again? She said, nope, it's spraying out. Mist.
Yeah, she didn't like that.
I say we call it a night.
Yeah, go get a shower and go get some supper.
Yes.
We'll
And
be
get
back
back
at
on
it in the
this
morning though.
Tomorrow. Yes. All right. Starting to look good. Hopefully it'll do good for us. Well, Shep's got his nap in for the day and he is ready for the night shift.
Cows in the pasture, the chickens in the coop. Every day's an adventure in this rustic loop. From sunrise to sunset, we work and play, celebrating farm life in the best kind of way. Oh, farm life where the green grass grows, canning food and the garden shows, taking care of animals big and small. In this simple life we have it all.
Y'all come back and see us soon.